And how much for your time? 120. What do you do anything?
Blowing sex.
Nah, but I need somebody to wash my truck.
Oh,
You think you can do it for 120?
yo,
Truck?
Yeah, in and out.
I'm not washing nothing.
that's expensive for a
Really?
car wash.
Oh man.
Ah!
And how much?
That's expensive for a car wash, though. All right, we got another one. But the main one.
The main rule is just to keep it a buck. Like, we're not gonna lie.
I love
We're not
that.
gonna lie to each other. We're not gonna sit up and blow smoke. I ain't selling no dreams, and I'm not forcing anybody to be here. If for whatever reason you decide this ain't for you no more, the door is never locked. You have permission to go on about your business. I don't want anybody to think that I'm manipulating these women into doing something they don't want to do. Everyone that is here by choice.
These are grown women.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They made the decision. The question I get asked the most is, are they allowed to date outside of me?
Oh.
That's the question I get all the damn time, and I'm answering right now, no. And I'm gonna tell you why. No, they are not. Here's the thing. When I got with these women, I did not ask for their exclusivity. I did not demand their exclusivity. They offered it. They came to me and said, I want to be exclusive to you and just you. I said, you understand that your exclusivity to me does not mean my exclusivity to you.
Pimp daddy, huh?
You understand this? Yes. You're okay with it.
Yeah, man, that's it. Come on now. Come on now. Maybe we need more than that. So I can get jiggy with this. Like this. Shoot, man. Play it back. Hey! What? Look, man, I ain't logged in. Hey, wait, hold on, man. I'm not even logged in, bro. Don't do me like that, bro. Let me see this. Go ahead. Play that.
Gonna lie.
I love
We're not
that.
gonna lie to each other. We're not gonna sit up and blow smoke. I ain't selling no dreams, and I'm not forcing anybody to be here. If for whatever reason you decide this ain't for you no more, the door is never locked. You have permission to go on about your business. I don't want anybody to think that I'm manipulating these women into doing something they don't want to do. Everyone that is here by choice.
These are grown women.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They made the decision. The question I get asked the most is, are they allowed to date outside of me?
Oh.
That's the question I get all the damn time, and I'm answering right now, no. And I'm gonna tell you why. No, they're not. Here's the thing. When I got with these women, I did not ask for their exclusivity. I did not demand their exclusivity. They offered it. They came to me and said, I want to be exclusive to you and just you. I said, you understand that your exclusivity to me does not mean my exclusivity to you.
Wow.
You understand this? Yes. You're okay with it.
Hey, what? Bro, come on now, man. Come on now. Man, hold up. Hey, let me see, can I find something else?
1, 2, 3, 4.
They enable us, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, wait a minute. On this on 3. I thought you had 4. Man, it's just 3 over here, bro. Hold up, bro. Why is it just 3? Hold up.
So it started with, there's one that's been around a little longer than everybody else.
And how long has that
That's the
been?
bottom check.
A few years.
Okay.
A few years.
Okay.
And I just basically decided after my divorce, I decided, you know what, I ain't lying to nobody no more. I hurt a lot of people with just being dishonest about things that I could have been honest about.
Right.
So I'm not
Right.
doing that no more. So, the one that was around, she already knew that there was others, but it was never a situation where we were all together. So I just one day said, all right, listen, we're going to dinner and I'm going to introduce you to her, and we're going to see what happens. And by the grace of God, everybody got along. See, when you start,
These
when
dudes
you
say by
lead
the
with
grace
honesty,
of God.
Oh yeah.
For real. I ain't gonna bring God into this.
Absolutely. Because
See how God works?
I could have been way left. You know what I mean? It could have been real
Well,
bad.
please
Oh yeah,
forget
hell
them.
yeah. Be like,
Well,
man, you
please
hear what
forget
happened to Neo at dinner last night?
Yeah.
Like I gotta go get an airbrush T-shirt. You know what I'm
Indeed.
saying?
The whole restaurant burned down. Dang.
Yeah.
But no, they got along, and again, and I feel like it's because I led with honesty.
Right,
I led,
yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
I like you, but I also like her, and I also like her. So here's what I want to do. I want to bring this whole thing together. If you with it, cool. If you're not, that's cool too.
Right.
No love lost. I recall in older relationships, you know, where I messed up, got caught or whatever, and the girl said to me, "You took my choice away. You took my option away." And I never understood what that meant, because it's like, why would any woman choose to share? But to be honest, like when you lead with the option,
Right,
like, listen,
yeah.
this is not. I'm not forcing you to do anything.
Right.
I'm not misleading you or trying to. You know, it's nothing like that.
No
It's
one's
all
lied
honest,
to. No one's
straight
in
up.
the dark.
That's the way it works.
So,
That's the way it works.
you know what I love about that too, man? And my wife went, "You love? What do you mean you love?" But no, it really lets them. It puts other people in control of their decision.
Yeah.
How does
Something
this
like that.
happen? How do you do this?
So it's
But yeah, there it is, dog. There it is. He explained it a bit. Let's see, can we find another clip? They like the same clip, but it might be another part of the clip. Another
Do y'all
part.
all go out together, like all five of y'all?
yeah, absolutely, all the time.
Now who schedules? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it
My schedule, because I'm the busiest, babes. You know, I'm the one that always got something to do.
and they're like nights, or they're random?
It's random, but I'll go. All right, so for example, on this tour, you know, I'll let this one come out for 7 days, then she go home, then this one come out for 7 days, and then this one come out for 7 days, and then we do something all together. Yeah,
I love this. What's going on,
it's a beautiful day.
You heard that?
I
I said I despise this. Did you try it? No.
that's what I heard.
So it's 777.
Yeah. And then, you know, with birthdays, holidays, or whatever the case, mind you, they all get along with each other. I have no problem hanging out with each other. But I think one of the most important things about this is understanding that these are 4 individual women that need their.
It was harder to lie, huh?
Way harder.
Yeah.
Way harder. That's why I'm mad. Like, man, I wasted so much time, so much money.
Visit my friends at Carson Nissan and be sure to tell your partner Big Boy sent you. Hello. Do y'all all go out together?
Yo, he's wasting so much time and money lying. I wonder who came up with that, to lie to a woman. Who came up with that? Jump makes no freaking sense, man. That's why you gotta be honest from the jump, you know? You have to be honest from the jump, dog. I don't know why cats don't do it. Make no freaking sense. Why lie? It's stupid. It's stupid. You think the pimps be lying? No. See, that's why the pimps get what they want. I ain't saying what they're doing is right, but that's why they get what they want. 9 times out of 10. Out of a woman. Because they didn't lie about their intentions. Some of them probably did. But some of them, no. They just tell you what it is from the jump. Look, man, I'm going to need you to stand on that corner from 12:30 to 12:30. Got to get this paper. You know what I'm saying? All this fur, all this gator skin, all this snake skin ain't going to buy itself, is it, baby? She like, no, daddy. That's right. It's not. Let me stop. But, hey. Speaking of pimping, man, look like Neyo. I don't know, man. He looking like a pimp out this mug. Look, he got a whole stable. Like, what's going on, dog? Like, what's wrong with Neyo these days, man? Have he lost it? I understand, man, that you went through divorce and it hits hard. You know, it hits you in the feels. Real hard. But, man, you don't have to go out like this, man. I don't think this the way, homie. I don't think this the way. I know cats will be like, man, you tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. This just ain't the way. Nah, bro. He's screwing up with this. Nah, bro. This ain't the way, man. I don't know who told him this was the way. But this is not the way, homie. This is not a way. Or the way. And they brought God into it? Nah, bro. Talk about the grace of God. Nah, bro. What cats don't understand is the Lord will give you what you want. He'll let you get what you want. He let Solomon get what he want. In the end, Solomon was miserable, though. Even with the 1,000 women he had. He was miserable. Why? Because he didn't make the Lord the apple of his eye, did he? No. He made pleasure the apple of his eye. Pleasure. I know that's hard to hear. Sure. But the more you live in the truth, it becomes a lot easier to hear the truth over time. But in the beginning, it's hard. It's even more hard when you have the paper, you know, and the status to be able to even do something like this. And then somebody tell you, hey man, you need to turn away from it. They're gonna look at you crazy like, I'm not doing that. This makes me happy. This makes me happy. And you ask them, yo, when was the last time you was this happy? But I had 3 ice cream cones instead of 2. You be like, damn, how long was that ago? And I was 6. After that, you don't know what to say. You're like, well, damn. Let me see what's up with this one. What's going on with this job, man?
It is not a rich man's lifestyle.
Yes, it
an
is.
Honest man's lifestyle. And when I say
Man, he
honest,
lying,
I mean
bro.
honest with yourself. Be honest about the kind of women that you like. If you need a woman that need a Birkin bag every time you do something wrong, 4 of those might not be for you. Yes. Just
Good
stick
point.
with that
Good
one.
point.
However, the women that I deal with, they all have their own careers. They all have their own hustles. So no, it's not Neo's money being spent every time we go somewhere. You know, and that was one of the prerequisites for them being
if I'm the man,
a part of who they are.
We go out to
It's like,
dinner. Sometimes one of their cars go down.
Wow,
if
he got
it need to be that, absolutely.
Man,
If it needs to be that,
man.
but see, again, it's okay. If you the type of cat that's just looking at the big booty and not paying attention to nothing else, you might wind up with somebody that spend a little bit more of your money than you want to spend.
Yo.
You have to be looking at more than just the outside appearance. It's more than just what they look like. It's where they mind at, where they heart at.
Big
You know what I'm saying? These women don't want to spend all my damn money. They want to earn what I give them. They want to show me that they're worth the time. They know that my time is not cheap. That I don't have a lot of it. So they want to earn it. And that's the mindset that I need if you're going to be a part of what I'm doing.
Hey man,
And
Neo,
hold
it's
on,
been said.
real quick.
I don't know,
I will
man.
tell you.
I don't know, man. I still think a game being played here. I don't know. It's up to him, though. I don't know. Imagine him being on child support for all 4 of them, bro. And then imagine if 2 of them had twins. How many babies would that be? Like, what? 8? Cause 2 of them have 2. Which would be 2 sets of twins. That's already 4. No, that'd be 6. That'd be 6. Yeah, the other 2 have like 1. It'd be 6 babies, bro. And then imagine if each of them put them on child support for $100,000. That's $600,000 a month. Can my man afford that? Maybe in the short run. No, not in the long term. Oh no. Oh no. That'd be ugly, man. That's on him though, man.
Neyo is making headlines, not for his music, but for his love life. He recently introduced his 4 girlfriends and shared that they are in a polyamorous relationship. He says their relationship is built on love, respect, and open communication. His girlfriends agree and say they are happy with the arrangement. Fans have mixed reactions. Some support it while others question it. But Neyo says he's just living his best life.
He tripping, bro. He tripping, bro. Why on some of the pictures, that's the wife. That's not even bruh. It's about some wife in-laws, nothing new. Yeah. Polygamous. Polyamorous is how some people call it. Yeah, polygamy. Sheesh. On this website here, I think they showed a picture of 4 of them, right? Or is it still showing 3? They keep saying they're speaking 4, but I keep seeing 3. So on that picture, it's only 3, right? Am I tripping, bro? Am I tripping? They said it was 4, right? Oh, okay. I see 4 right here. I don't know about this, man. By the looks of it, he got 4 wild ones. He don't even have like 4 that's like housewife material. He got 4 wild ones. By the time for some Nick Cannon type of activity take place, and my man got about 4 kids, but 5 or 6, probably 7, 8 more kids. What? It's up to him though. Hey, that's his business, man. Hey, I don't know. Oh shoot. Oh, damn. Hey, hold on though. Hold on. Shoot, man. My own headphone trying to attack me. What the heck? I thought we was a team. Shoot, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. But anyways, man. That's what's going on right here. What the heck, bruh? And then look, 3 of them have their tongue out. 3. Why? This is not a good sign. 3. This one, she look like she's probably drunk. I'm not sure. She dazed. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she did a line or 2. I don't know what the heck is going on. This one, I don't know about that. She looking like Creativa lover that was on Set It Off or some job. This one look like the girl that's saying my neck, my back. So that's already a bad sign. This one, I don't know. And this one just sleepy. I don't know what the heck. It's up to him though, man. I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea at all. It's not. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Because like I said, if you get one of them pregnant, bruh, he ain't gonna be so sick of love songs. He gonna be so sick of that child support. Man. Sure, that's on him though. Cats keep saying, oh, it's a W. It's a win. You know, I saw it on Twitter. I was tweeting myself. I was telling cats, I'm like, this is not the right way. You know? One dude, he said, man, this is the way you do it right here, man. And nobody better not tell me nothing about no Bible. I was like, bruh, you serious? And then a woman replied to him. I wish I screenshotted that so I can show you. A woman replied to him and said, all right, then. The Lord is going to turn his back on you. Or something she said, right? And he got mad at her and said, you know what? Are you a virgin? Asked her that out of nowhere. I was like, I being nosy with it. See what her response was going to be. And she said, what does that have to do with this? That's a good point. What did that have to do with this? She just simply told the truth. You turn your back on the Lord, eventually he turned you away. She didn't say it like that, but that's what she meant. Homie didn't like that. So he tried to insult her. So, oh, are you a virgin? Out of nowhere. He was like, are you a virgin? She was like, that don't have anything to do with this. You know, I wasn't going to step in, but, you know. I was liking her tweets, though, but I wasn't going to step in on anything like that. That ain't my place. That's her man's place. But anyway, we got Mark 10:6-9 over here. And it says, but at the beginning of creation, God made them both, male and female. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife. And the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. As simple as that. Unless, what it says right here in Matthew 19:9, I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, so basically, she would have to cheat on him, right? And marries another woman, commits adultery. But it never said he was married. He definitely fornicating. Come on now, you can't fool us, homie. We know you're fornicating. On La California King Bed. You ain't slick, bruh. You ain't slick. But he ain't trying to be slick, but at the same time. You never know. We have another one. 1 Corinthians 7:2. But since sexual immorality is occurring, like this situation, that's sexually immoral. The whole polygamy thing, sexually immoral. That's why cats in the Bible who practiced it, junk went left. Look what happened with Gideon. Gideon didn't even have a bunch of wives like David or like Solomon. Those guys were kings. Gideon was just a leader of some sort, but he wasn't a king. He only took himself. Matter of fact, he didn't even take himself to a second wife. He just had a concubine on the side. And guess what happened? The child of that concubine took out 70. He had 70 sons with his wife. 70. He had one out of wedlock. That one son out of wedlock took out his 70 brothers. Took them all out. So he could be next in line to rule something. See how that happened? It only take one. See how that happened? He was bitter his whole life. Whoever that guy was, I forgot his name. He was bitter. You know, because I guess at that time, the children of two married couples or one married couple was treated with respect. But if you was a child of a concubine, you wasn't really treated with the same amount of respect. And kid, he was mad. I don't know why he took it out on his own 70 brothers. Half brothers, but still brothers. Still the same dad who was Gideon. Took it out on them. Took them all out. 70. Not 17, but 70. 7-0. I think it happened in the book of damn, what book? It's been a while since I read it. What book was that in? I don't think it was in 1st or 2nd Samuel. Nah. It's probably in the book of Joshua. Yeah, somewhere in the book of Joshua probably. Maybe the book of Judges. One of those books. That was pretty bad. I could probably pull the verse up. Excuse me. It said 1 Corinthians 7:2. But since sexual immorality is occurring, each man should have sexual relations with his own wife. It don't say wives or girlfriends or concubines, which is basically girlfriends, live-in girlfriends. But a wife. And each woman with her own husband. It don't say husbands for the people who like to practice bigamy, which is like basically the opposite, the gender opposite of polygamy. See, they rhyme. Bigamy, polygamy. Husband, not husbands. Okay. Y'all ugly out here, man. You know? That's why it's not too far-fetched when people say that it's looking like Sodom and Gomorrah these days. Kinda is. People doing what thy wilt instead of the will of the Father, man. And the will of the Father is to follow the Son's commands, man. You know? This one of the Son's commands right here. He told you. He told the Pharisees and the Sadducees, or however you say their name, because they asked him about this. They said, what about Moses saying that we can get a divorce from our wives if something goes left? Not of those exact words, but something like that. And he said, there's only one reason that you can get divorced, and it's this reason here. Basically, if your wife steps out on you, you know, you could get a divorce. But I didn't hear that when it came to Neyo's story. I heard he was the one doing it. So I'm like, bruh, that means you still cheating on your wife right now. Because the Lord always say, whatever he put together, no man is going to separate. See right here? Verse 9. Said, therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. And it ain't happening, homie. Because when you married that first woman, y'all became one flesh. So you stuck, bro. You stuck. You stuck. You know like how those crazy, them wild boys, how they drive those pickup trucks through that mud and they get stuck and they can't get out. That's how he's stuck. He's stuck the same way. He's stuck. But it's still a way out, man. You know? By following the Son of the Most High. But I don't know if he's going to do that or not. I don't know. Maybe it just feels too good to him. It feels too good. Who sang that one song? Feels good. Yeah. Feels good. Hey. This ain't no laughing matter though, man. This is some serious jump, man. It's up to homeboy, man. Either he could be a player on Team Satan, or he could be a player on Team Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's up to him though, man. He looking like Pimp Daddy right now. Mac Daddy. What the heck? It's up to him though, man. It's up to him. I don't know what to say. It's up to him. I'll leave y'all with this one here. You know? Well, where my other one at? I had another one, right? No? Damn, I thought I had another one. Okay, I'll leave y'all with this one. Which is John 3:36. And it says, whoever believes in the Son has eternal life. But whoever rejects the Son will not see life. For God's wrath remains on them. That's all it is to it. So either he gonna obey his flesh or obey the almighty Lamb, who is the Son of the Most High. It's up to him though. The temptation crazy in that industry, man. It's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he wound up with a 5th girl or a 6th girl. But hopefully he don't go down that path, man. Because that's the wide path that leads to destruction, man. That's not the path we want to be on. We want to be on the narrow path, man, that leads to eternal life. That's what we want to be on, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to him. Yeah. Just pray for him. If you love him. If you love him and you're a fan of him, pray for him. In Yeshua's almighty name. May peace be upon you all and blessings.